It's Monday, December 2nd. Happy Cyber Monday. It's been a fantastic weekend of Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Sunday we were off, and Monday we're back into Cyber Monday. So very best wishes to all of you who are running sales today. I hope you do well. It is Monday the 2nd. However, I am pre-recording this because I am at the dentist. This is a daily live webcast. It's Monday through Friday, most of the time at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on yfelive.com. I hope you'll show up live Monday through Friday and have a quick burst of networking in your mornings. Today's topic is Members Only Monday. So we're talking about young female entrepreneurs. I'm definitely going to give you a few shout outs. We find people through our Instagram profile usually, so make sure that you're following YFE on Instagram.com/YF Entrepreneur, but also through our mailing list. Sometimes we'll ask questions and you guys will reply back. So the best way to join YFE is to go to yfe.me/mailedit and sign up for our emails. I try not to send too many, and I'm getting a little bit better about that. We use MailChimp, and it's so easy to send stuff that it's hard to hold yourself back and make sure everything's perfect to go ahead and do that. So again, today's topic, Members Only Monday. So to kick everything off, let's go ahead and talk about something that's just come out. And that's the YFE action calendar. So took October and November off with this, and we're back for December. This is something that's really popular for the community. Each day you can do a different action with us, and we've moved it into a Tumblr page. You're going to be able to find it on its own domain, but for right now you can go to actioncalendar.tumblr.com, and each day there's going to be a new action for you to take. The hashtag to use to follow along with it is YFE Action. Take a picture, tweet out whatever, and connect with young female entrepreneurs who are doing the same thing as you. So today's topic, or yesterday's topic, was asking you about what book you're reading, and today's, gosh, I'm totally confusing you, right? Monday, December 2nd, your action is to start the week off with a healthy breakfast after all of that eating over the weekend. So it's really simple stuff. There's some more complex type action items, but it's focused on personal development and entrepreneurship. So it's perfect for young female entrepreneurs. Hopefully you'll follow along with us and take a picture of your breakfast or tweet about what you're eating and get everyone motivated, especially if you're a health coach or into a healthy lifestyle, to try and inspire others to do the same. Like I said, today is Sunday, and I was really excited. This is probably why I look a little disheveled. We did some holiday preparations, and that's my son. He's hanging, and this is my mountain man husband, Mr. Dono, and he got our tree. If you're listening to this on iTunes instead of watching it, he was holding the tree above his head. So anyway, it's been a busy day, and I'm I'm having so much fun on Instagram. Like I said, I spend a lot of time on there looking through YFE, and that's how I get to know a lot of you, and I see a lot of menorahs, and I see a lot of Christmas trees, and it's been so much fun. So hopefully, again, you'll follow us. I try and follow back everyone that's not marked private. I don't mark private, or I don't follow private people because I worry about sharing their stuff, because I like to share the people that we follow. So anyway, moving on past the action calendar and Instagram and the holidays and all of that fun stuff, Jab, 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 Right Hook is what I'm reading, and I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it. And I'll hopefully have a review out on the blog at youngfemaleentrepreneurs.com this week. But the book club, Bootstrap Book Club, is reading The Power of Glamour. And I've read that already, and I'm rereading as we go. We're on question 3 now in the club, and I highly recommend you guys pick this book up, and hopefully you'll join us in the discussion. The question 3 was around the Lexus sponsored ads in Instagram and whether you thought they were conveying glamour, if it spoke to you, and there's some good discussion happening around that right now. So make sure that you check that out. You can find out more about the Bootstrap Book Club at yfe.me/find me in the club. So another thing that we did apart from that was posting that question 3 was compile a list of weekend holiday sales from YFEs. So you can find that at yfe.me/YFE holiday sales. And in there you can see a nice long list. Let me see if I can zoom it in, of women who are doing things all the way through Monday, so in some cases. And hopefully you guys will check them out. I know not everything is for everyone, but at the same time, it's always fun to support your peers. And tomorrow is going to be ultra competitive. So it came out, the National Retail Federation estimated the average shopper spent $407 over the weekend. That is 3.9% less from the last weekend, the same weekend last year. So that's interesting, right? What they're finding is that tons more people went shopping, but unfortunately people spent less because there was more sales. It's ultra competitive. There's 6 less days for holiday shopping, and so people are slashing prices left and right. And so for us, young female entrepreneurs, tomorrow is going to be a big day, right? As far as Cyber Monday goes, it says here ComScore has forecasted a 16% jump in online sales for the season, helped by a greater use of mobile devices. So hopefully all of your sites are mobile friendly and that you're really pushing that idea that someone can be at work and be shopping, or be on an iPad at night and be shopping. I'll link to this article. It's just in Reuters and below the video wherever you're watching, so you can check it out because it has some good statistics in there. And one of the sites that I'm sure all of you are going to be shopping at some point, probably in the next week, is Amazon, and they really just stepped up their game this evening or last night, whenever you're watching this, by announcing this is crazy, right? So first of all, they announced it on 60 Minutes, which is, like all the people I know that own Kindles all watch 60 Minutes. They're kind of in that age demographic. And it's also the night before Cyber Monday. So everyone is talking Amazon right now. So the idea here is that Jeff Bezos announced that Amazon is going to be working on, hopefully in the next few years, making Prime available by air, available by drones. So essentially, these little robot guys are going to be traveling around and delivering us Kindles, or delivering us these packages. Pretty crazy, right? So, tomorrow's definitely going to be really competitive, or Cyber Monday. I'm sorry, I'm screwing you guys all up. But hopefully you're on your A game. We're actually on Tuesday. Make sure that you show up here live, because Tuesday we are going to be talking about landing pages. It's Try It Tuesday. And so we're going to be reviewing some of the landing page optimization sites or application software as a services out there that you can subscribe to in order to have higher click-through rates, that type of a thing. So anyway, best of luck again on Monday. Hope that all works out for you. Apart from some of the people that were on our holiday sales site, I just wanted to give a shout out to another young female entrepreneur who I think is doing an amazing job. I'm always inspired by the stuff she's putting out there, and that is Kayla Bean. I believe that's her real name. I could be totally wrong with this. I followed her blog for a while now, probably, I don't know, a couple years, maybe a year. And it's The Little Chief Honeybee, and such a cute little blog. Here, let me see if I can, it's not little, it's actually very popular. I shouldn't say little, but it's cute. And so you can see she has a very well-defined style. We talked about personal branding last week, and hers is definitely down, right? And so what she's done is she has this blog, and all these people that come here resonate with her. And I'm sure a lot of you bloggers are kind of at that same place. I have this blog and I'm sharing what I do with my life. How can I capitalize on it? Well, she's done just an amazing job in bringing her personal style into services that people can purchase. She's a photographer. She does this little Chief Honeybee, Honeybean, I think it's called. So this is what I wanted to point out, because she was at like a trunk show or something like that, and she had this on Instagram over the weekend, and it reminded me of her. But so she has this little boutique that she can take places that's mobile, where she sells fashion and vintage pieces out of. She also does these wood carvings that she paints and sends places, but she's in business too with her partner. I don't believe her husband or her boyfriend. So it's just fun to watch her. You can find out more about her at, this is honeybeanboutique.com, and I think it's just Kayla B. Let me make sure I have this right. Yeah, it's kaylab.com, KAELAHBEE.com, and I'll include a link to this below the video as well. So shout out to her as a young female entrepreneur. She's doing some really cool things. Definitely check her out if you're interested in fashion, if you're a photographer, if you're a blogger. She's got some great things up there. So with 2013 almost over, Fast Company, one of our favorite publications, has put out a compilation of some of the productivity tips from past features that they've done. And the one that I thought, and this is by Anjali Milani, and she's another favorite writer that I have in Fast Company. I follow my favorite writers that I read on Twitter. Hopefully you guys do the same. It's just fun to follow up with them, and so I have a number. There's some in Glamour, there's some in Inc. and Entrepreneur and Fast Company, and she's one of them. So anyway, one of the pieces that was pulled out is something that I wanted to talk about. And it's by another young female entrepreneur, Alexa Von Tobel. She's the CEO of LearnVest. And she says, let me see if I can zoom in on this for you guys. I should stop saying that because I can. She says, I don't worry about canceling meetings and moving things around. And that's a productivity tip, something that they pulled from a feature. And I was thinking, yeah, recently I do worry about it. I feel awful. If I cancel anything or say I have to reschedule, I had to do that with my dentist appointment. But at the same time, there's nothing you can do about it. You have to, at some point, be in it for you. Kind of like what we were talking about with the Monday piece. These retailers are getting super aggressive, competitive. I mean, you have to remember that as much as we care about our customers, about others, about doing good, you are in it for yourself and for your family, and you need to make sure that you're taking care of your employees and doing the best thing for your company. So when I clicked over to learn more about the context around this quote, first of all, this article, she's hardcore, so I know not all of you will resonate with it, because she talks about 15-minute blocks of time and all sorts of interesting things. But basically what she says around this quote is that she doesn't worry about canceling meetings and moving things around. She also doesn't worship her schedule, saying it's really easy to let your calendar start dictating what happens as opposed to you dictating what's important for your company. So, and with that, she's saying that if we scheduled a meeting 3 weeks ago, that doesn't mean that today it's the most important thing that's happening within our company. So I think that's a great lesson, and that's something that I want to close tonight off with, or today, or whenever you're watching this video off with. Because it's just as selfless as this time is, as selfless as the holiday seasons are, at the same time you do have to remember about you have to remember your bottom line, and this is something that I have to remember personally. I don't know about you guys, so I don't know. I think that's my question for this video. Do you resonate with that reminder that that you should be dictating your schedule, not the other way around? Or do you feel like that's a little bit too selfish and you should be thinking about the person that's made the meeting with you? What are your thoughts on Alexis, is that her name, Alexis Tobel? Yeah, Alexa Von Tobel's, what her philosophy is around her schedule. So this has been another daily live webcast. Not live, pre-recorded, but it's going to be live Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern on yfelive.com. Make sure that you sign up for our mailing list at yfe.me/mailed it to stay in the loop with everything YFE. Get in on the action calendar by going to actioncalendar.tumblr.com to grab that. It's a free printable. I printed mine out. I'll have to show it to you on Tuesday. I didn't bring it tonight. And then also follow us on Instagram, because we'll post the daily reminders on there too. The hashtag is YFE Action. All right, this has been Jennifer Dono, your host. You can tweet me at Jennifer Dono. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you back Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern.